Chillinois basketball. We are live. We are at Wrigley right now. Live from Wrigley Field with Chase and Noah. It was a fat dub. Got that dub. Not a big deal. I was confident the whole time. Chase was nervous. I wasn't nervous. Huge game from Andrei Stojakovic. Huge game from Keaton Wagler and Brad Underwood. Masterclass. He outcoached Ben McCollum. I knew he would. He made him his little baby boy.
Bradley MVP.
Bradley MVP, Andre MVP, and most importantly, Chillinois MVP. ILL! Ladies and gentlemen, we are here live, Chillinois basketball, after a great victory against Iowa basketball. We won by about 10, 11 points. I can't remember exactly. We're here with a live spectator. Give us your thoughts on this performance from Illinois in the Elite Eight.
Oh, started out slow, but we figured it out in the second half. We're a second half team. I thought it was great.
I've been saying we're a second half team all season. Finally, it's come to fruition, and we won. I was completely confident all game. What are your thoughts? Who would you rather see, UConn or Duke?
I think give me Duke. I feel like we can beat either of them positively. Once again, we're a better shooting team, better defensively as of the last two games. I think we could take Duke. I would love to see UConn, but either or, I'll take it.
I would rather see Duke personally just because I'm afraid of Dan Hurley. He haunts me in my nightmares. Last question, if you could let any Illinois player on this roster date your daughter, who would it be?
I would say all of them, but if I had to pick one, probably Tomislav. He just seems like a good guy. He's got the right morals.
I would have said Tomislav prior to the mustache that he got. I am now going to go with Mihailo Petrovic because he seems like a nice, quiet, shy guy that would be very respectful. He'd be the kind of guy that would go steady with the daughter. He wouldn't try to smash. So we're here. We're live. This is going to wrap up the Elite Eight interview. Stay tuned. We will have a Final Four interview next week when Illinois eventually takes on their opponent, ILO.
Chase Swearingen, Chillinois podcast. Illinois wins 71-59 against the Iowa Hawkeyes. Who am I here with?
Josh Nolan.
Josh, what are your thoughts on that win for the Illini? What does it mean for you as an Illini fan?
I mean, I've been an Illini basketball fan since my first memory. I can't remember not being an Illini basketball fan. It means more than anything that we're back in the Final Four after 21 years. I'm already looking at tickets. It's going to take a gigantic tax on my bank account, but I don't really give a shit. Anything's worth it for this. I'm so happy.
Not very often they make the Final Four. First Final Four since 2005. Now, who would you rather see in that Final Four, UConn or Duke?
I know we lost to UConn already, but we were a very different team then. Duke is the second tallest team left in the tournament. We're the tallest. We lose that advantage if we play them. I would rather play UConn.
All right, there you have it. He'd rather play UConn. And last question for you. If you could let any Illinois player date a daughter that you had, which Illinois player on the team are you letting date your daughter? Careful with your answer here.
No, there's only two answers. It's between Jake Davis and Ben Hummerkaus. I think they're both great, but Ben's married already, so I'm gonna say Jake.
All right, well, you heard it here first from Josh Nolan. This has been Chillinois Basketball Podcast after the Illinois win 71-59 over the Iowa Hawkeyes.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are here live, and you said your name is Goose like Top Gun?
Goose like Top Gun.
Goose like Top Gun is here. We saw the Illinois victory against Iowa. Now, first question, give us your thoughts on the match against Iowa.
I thought it was way closer than it should have been, and definitely I knew it was going to be a close game. They have good defense, but we just weren't. We were missing a lot of bunnies. We had the foul calls coming out. We had a lot of turnovers the first half, but we got together in the second. Can't complain about that. Once we got the lead, we calmed it down. We played our game. We drove. They couldn't stop us in the paint. We got to the foul line, and that's how we won the game. We got to the paint. They couldn't. I rebounded them like crazy too. So I'm happy about the second half. We pulled it away. We needed a challenge. We needed someone to give us a little bit of a fucking, a little bit of a not easy run, not a blowout, a close game before we go to the Final Four. So we needed that.
We needed to test ourselves, I agree.
Yeah, test, yeah.
Second question, in the next game, would you rather see UConn or would you rather see Duke?
I'm not gonna lie, we owe both of them one. UConn got us in the Elite Eight a couple years ago. Duke got us this year, and they embarrassed us a little bit. I want Duke back right now because Keenan against Cameron. I want Keenan to make his case why people should take him over Cameron. I want Duke.
I couldn't agree more. I'd much rather play Duke. I'm afraid of Dan Hurley. Third and final question. If you could let any player on this Illinois roster date your daughter, who would that player be?
That's easy. Keenan Wagler. The bag right there. Oh, generational wealth. That's right there. Come on now. And he's a great guy. Come on. Look at him. Come on now. That's the guy. That's the guy you want to date your daughter. Doing everything right. Come on now. That's the guy.
Not only is he a lottery pick, but he seems like a stand-up guy. So that seems to be the obvious
Best
answer.
of both worlds right now.
Apart from Andrei Stojakovic, of course, because he's so handsome.
Pedro too. Oh, I love Pedro, so you gotta love. I'd be my second choice.
That's generational as well.
Generational as well.
Right.
Soya would be my second choice.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first. This is a live Chillinois basketball reaction from the Iowa Elite Eight matchup. Stay tuned for the Final Four reaction. ILL.
I.
Chase Swearingen here with Chillinois Basketball Podcast following the 71-59 win in the Elite Eight over the Iowa Hawkeyes. We've got 3 fans of the Illinois basketball team.
Let's go!
Die hard. We're riding high. Firstly, guys, tell me your names.
Brian.
Bill.
Braden.
Braden. BBB. We got the ballers here.
Triple
All right.
B.
Anyways, guys.
Big baller, Brian.
First question for you. What are your thoughts on that game? It was a slow start, but what do you guys think about that?
Fuck
Elite Eight game?
Iowa.
Fuck
Iowa. Let's go.
Hey,
Let's go.
listen,
Don't
fuck
matter.
Iowa. Well-coached
Don't
team.
matter.
We're ready for the Final Four.
I couldn't agree more.
Our D is insane.
Absolutely
Don't matter.
exercise the Bruce Pearl demons of the 90s. Now, second question for you guys. If you had to face UConn or Duke in the Final Four, which team would you prefer?
Give me Duke. Give me Duke.
Give me Duke.
Yeah, I want
Listen,
Duke.
I think we can out-rebound them. I think our offense can keep up with anybody. Give me Duke.
All right,
I
you guys
agree.
heard it here. Duke is the matchup we'd like to face in the Final Four. And then last question for y'all. Which player on the Illinois basketball team would you let date your daughter? If you had a hypothetical daughter and you had to let an Illinois basketball player date them, which one would it be?
Give me Jake Davis. Jake Davis.
That's a popular
Respectful
answer
man.
tonight.
That's a good fucking pick. That's a
Give
good
me
pick.
Mihailo Petrovic.
That's what I
Petro
picked.
Boomin.
I'm gonna second. I'm gonna go Jake Davis.
Petro Boomin.
Jake Davis is a popular pick tonight. Petro is also a popular pick as well.
Andre
The Illini knocked off
Stojakovic
Iowa
has been popular.
71-59 in the Elite Eight, and they will advance to the Final Four on Sunday.
Let's go.
Chillinois Basketball Podcast here. Chase Swearingen after the 71-59 Elite Eight win to advance to the Final Four over Iowa. We've got 3 Illinois fans here. Please tell us your names.
Pat.
Tommy.
Nick.
All right, Pat, Tommy, and Nick, first question for you guys. What were your thoughts on that game? It started off slow for Illinois. It looked like Iowa was going to pull away for a bit there, but the Illini got it done in the end. Thoughts on the game?
Glad overall. Great defense mechanisms. Got everyone involved. Glad overall.
It was textbook Illinois game. We got the right shots. They were getting tough shots. They made them the first half. They didn't make them the second. We kept staying with our guns. We got a lot of good looks. Shout out Andre. Big game. Shout out Keaton. Final Four.
Shout out Andre. Rebounding's the only thing you got to worry about. We're looking at the score app. We're looking for something to bet on. We're nervous. We're nervous about Illinois, but Illinois pulled through.
Awesome. All right, we got UConn or Duke in the Final Four, depending on how that game goes tomorrow. Who would you guys rather see in that game?
We went Duke bad. Fucking Hurley's a meltdown goddess. We saw what they did to us 2 years ago. It was brutal. Yeah.
We don't talk about the 30-0 run on
we
this
need
podcast.
Duke bad. We need Duke bad.
Professional opinion, I would prefer Duke. Obviously, Cam Boozer is a great player, but I think their guards don't match up well with our guards. I think Andre can get his own. They've got some injuries. Cam Boozer can't shoot. I think we can dork him. And overall, I mean, if we're going to be honest, I think we can handle Duke.
Right now, we can take
knows ball. This guy knows ball. I'm good.
Duke or UConn, you have a
This
preference?
guy knows ball.
All right. Last question for y'all. If you had to let an Illini basketball player date your daughter, which player would be your preference? We've had a lot of Jake Davis answers tonight.
No way. It's got to be Markovic. I feel like, but also
Andre.
probably Andre.
He's got that
Probably
NBA,
Stojakovic.
yeah, that
Yeah.
heritage. Like he's got the
Seems
money
like a
locked
sweet
down.
boy. Yeah, great hair. Yeah.
Like a sweet boy.
I'll take a step out. I'm a Ben guy. I think the guys on Twitter who are hating on Ben, I feel like they don't know ball. The things that Ben does for this team, rebounding, defending, he's been one of our best defenders the last few games.
Seems like a family man to me.
And he's a family man. He's a great guy. I'll take Ben. He is off the market, but I'll take Ben.
You don't need to know ball to tell me which player you'd let date your daughter, if you had a daughter.
None of them.
None of them.
None of them.
All right. There you have it. He says none of them, but thank you guys for the interview. I appreciate it.
ILL,
baby. Let's go.
Thank you very
you.
much.
This guy's like the biggest.
Appreciate it.
Wishing all my fellow Illinois alums nothing but the best.
That's
Class
right.
of 2013. I don't care
There
what
we go.
class you are. If you went to
2020.
University of Illinois,
We did.
2020.
I went to DePaul, but I'm an Illinois fan through and through.
Skomon.
We still got love for you. I don't care
So
what
you ran
year
Illinois
you
varsity
went
back
to
then.
University of
Oh, sure,
Illinois.
yeah.
We got love for you. You always be family forever. Orange and blue
Orange
forever.
and blue, baby.
Let's
I love the alma mater, baby.
ILL.
I and I. Yeah, baby. Final four. Let's go.